Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new episode of Toonen to Dillon, episode 39. And we have a special guest today. You may know him from the Green and Gold. You may know him because he is the one and only, the legend from the D. Not the big D, but the little D from Delaware. MarShawn Lloyd live in the flesh. How we doing, brother?
Doing good, fam.
You didn't like the little D part?
Nah, I ain't like that part.
Oh, what do they call Delaware? Is it not the D?
The first state. I mean, we known to be the first state. That's like our little thing that's on a license plate. It's the first state.
Oh, really? I did not know that. That's a fun fact.
Yeah, it's real small state.
I've driven through a couple times.
Driven through? Like, a lot of people say that when they go to like, Philly or they go to like New Jersey or something, even Massachusetts and stuff like that.
Interesting. I just know that Joe Flacco's from there, to be honest with you. But now I know two people from Delaware. So that's sick.
Joe Flacco, he a blue hen. So,
yeah, legend, right?
I know a lot about him.
Oh, that's sweet. Does he like go back to Delaware?
I'm not sure. I mean, I just growing up when I was young, growing up in Delaware playing football, he was like the guy that played in the NFL around that time. So it was just cool to like see a person coming from Delaware, a small state, and being successful.
Put the D on the map.
This dude right here, man.
Oh, shoot. Funny. Hey, all right, man. Let's get into some more football, brother. I don't know about you, but me and Will were like glued to the couch this weekend watching all the games. NFC North 0-3 in the playoffs. Packers, Vikings, Lions all eliminated in their first games. What's your thoughts on like who do you want to win from here on out? I want the Commanders to win. I think it'd be sick. Jaden Daniels wins it. But do you have a favorite? Or you got like boys in the league or anything like that?
I do. I can't really say, I can't really say what team. I mean, I grew up, when I grew up, the Eagles was a team that I really liked. But being in the NFL now, I don't really care for the Eagles. So I don't want to root for them. But I do work out with Saquon. I worked out with Saquon this offseason, so I'm definitely pushing for him. My coach, Coach Martin Gibson, who trains us, he is pushing. I'm pushing for both of them to make that happen for real.
Gibson training.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You know GPT.
Yes, sir.
Man, Saquon was going crazy in the playoffs, man, and especially in that snow game. Have you ever played in a snow game, Marshawn?
Never. I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna get one down here in Green Bay, which would be, pretty fun. I feel like it's the best time for running backs to be able to. It's hard to tackle. We can cut and we can stop on a dime. A lot of people can't when they're trying to tackle us. So I feel like that's like a running back's dream.
If we were like the first seed and still in the playoffs right now, we'd have a home game coming up this weekend. What's your thoughts on it being like minus 15 degrees without the windshield?
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. Eric, I was just thinking about that. Just like I was on the game last night, and I'm like, bro, if we were playing right now, it would be like negative 15, and I don't know what I would do. I mean, I just have to. I thought like I was talking to one of my guys. He's from Green Bay. And he said, I said, would they like put it somewhere else, like put the game somewhere else because it's so cold? And he was like, nah, you just gonna play. And I'm like, I guess I got to.
Is there a threshold when the sleeves come on for you, or are you no sleeves?
No sleeves all year. Got to.
I'll probably wear like 15.
Yeah, negative 15, no sleeves.
What if it was like negative 30?
No sleeves. I'm probably gonna have like one sleeve on my arm, but like the little sleeve that you wear, but no like long sleeves or anything like that.
Hey, that coat on the sideline though, that joint better be ready.
Different, yeah, got to heat it up.
And the Tiger Balm too. You guys ever put that stuff on, like the
I never got
resistant stuff?
Yeah, I never put Tiger Balm on, but in Little League I put on like Vaseline on my arms and stuff, like Vaseline on my legs. I've
seen some dudes put on like the medical gloves, the plastic latex gloves, and then they put them on underneath. I just gotta raw dog it, bro.
No gloves. That'd be crazy work.
No gloves would be crazy, bro. Your fingers would be smashed, especially playing running back. You hit one helmet, over with.
Yeah. That'd be terrible.
Over with. So far in your rookie year, and like if you can go back, like what's been like the craziest, I guess, like welcome to the NFL moment or like experience, or like maybe you met somebody like you used to play Madden with or whatever. Like what's that been like?
I mean, not being able to play this year, so I never really like had that welcome to the NFL moment. But as far as like, let's see, just playing against other people. Let's see, like, let's see if a defensive player. like just growing up watching Jalen Ramsey, seeing Jalen Ramsey play, him coming to Green Bay, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then Tyreek Hill, Odell Beckham, all those guys that you play Madden with, and then you're able to watch in person. I feel like that was pretty cool. I guess I could say my walk to the NFL, like being around like all these great talents.
I feel that. That's how I was like. I knew when I got drafted, we came out here, and I knew obviously I was going to play with Aaron Rodgers, so I was like, I was preparing for it. It was still crazy, but I expected it. I remember we picked up Randall Cobb my second year, right, Will? My second year in the league, we picked up Randall Cobb back from the Texans, and he was just like walking around like the equipment room, and it was like off season, so I came in, like, oh shit! I'm like, hey, how you doing, man? I'm like, bro, that's Randall Cobb. Like, I just dapped up Randall Cobb. I'm like, that was so crazy, but yeah, man, that's just being in the league, rookie year. I think it's not really my welcome to the NFL moment, but a funny moment is honestly like you getting drafted and just like full circle moment, because I remember we were talking about your coach, your running back coach down there, and I remember when he came to BC and he was working out with Travis Levy. He was from Maryland area, and he was one of the running backs at Boston College. And he's like, man, like I'm telling you, I got this young dog. I got this. He's gonna be a stud. And then you originally committed to South Carolina, and like, I had DM'd you like, you had a good run. I'm like, man, like keep going.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, man, I've been in the league so long. This man not only is in the league, got drafted to the same team.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I seen that when I see, I'm like, oh snap, because we were already following each other. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of crazy. Me and AJ on the same team. I knew so much about it because of Coach Mo. Coach Mo talked about you, so I was like, this is kind of crazy. And then same thing with Josh. I remember Josh. He texted me out of when I was getting recruited. I think it was his his rookie year. He had texted me. He was like, "Yeah, come to Alabama. Saban's the perfect guy." And it was kind of surreal to me because I'm young. I'm in high school, so I'm hearing back from a guy like that's in the league that did well in college, and it was just like he ended up going to his Twitter messages like not too long ago. And he had came up to me and was like, "You remember when I texted you that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I remember. It was fun. It was cool for me." And then like you said, now I'm playing on the same team with both of y'all, which is crazy.
Yeah, no, I think it's another thing too, and I'm sure there are running backs rooms like that in the league, but like I think a lot of people think, you see somebody get drafted, you're like, man, like I hope he never plays or anything like that. Honestly, it's like everybody hopes everybody eats, especially at running back. It's like, hey, even young dudes just getting like recruited or just getting in the league, like, there's always somebody either worked out with somebody's coach or you knew somebody from somewhere. It's like, hey, I want him to boss. So
it's a running back league now,
and it's getting better. The guys that's doing better this year is helping everything. So it's helping like a lot of the young guys being able to get to that second contract. They're doing really good to put the running backs back on the map.
The craziest thing for me with that is that Saquon wouldn't even be considered a top 30 paid receiver. After you watch a playoff game and somebody who makes such an impact like that, a home run hitter, flip a game upside down and not even top 30. I mean, that's going to change. We've been talking about this for a while now. The league's flipping to run heavy.
Yeah, he needs a contract reconstruction. He needs something to fix
especially if he brings him a ring, that'd be crazy.
That would be different. I hope they do though. What do you guys think about the Saquon thing? Him not going for them not allowing him to get the record, and if they lose and he don't get the record, like it's like, I mean, his 2,000 yards. I mean, it's kind of hard to repeat that. So it's like, I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I'll say, I think, not to control the room or anything.
No.
I'll say, I do think that he should. I would have played. I think he should have played, bro. Like, I know, I get it. The team, Saquon is a better man than me in that aspect, because I'd have been out there. I'd have ran on the field and told him, give me the ball.
You would have suited up like Jameis Winston.
Give me the ball.
When he got suspended.
When he got suspended for the crab leg. But, yeah, honestly, I hope they win it all just so at least he gets his Super Bowl, because 2000 is awesome. It's a legendary thing. Very few people have done it, but other people have done it. Nobody's broken Eric Dickerson's record, bro.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think? You playing? Coach LaFleur said, hey, we don't think we're playing you.
I'm not able to comment on that right now.
No comment.
Once I make some plays on the field, then I'll say something.
Once you get to 2,000 yards,
I'm not playing. I'm not gonna play in that game, honestly. No, I was playing, but I don't know. I feel like it's such a memorable season for him, though. Like, I mean, I guess it is a big deal to go get that record, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I'm remembered this season of being Saquon's. Like, remember when he went crazy, 24, 25, like.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm playing. How's so rookie year? You know, everybody thinks like you get hazed and everything like that. What kind of errands the guys make you do? I feel like running back room's not too bad.
No,
running back room's not too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. AJ at first was the one that was trying to get on me every day, telling me to get like. I mean, So what I had to do was I had to get all the snacks. I had to get all snacks, which was cool. Got all the snacks. Running backs were actually pretty cool. I didn't have to do too much like the other positions. Is every week, every second they mess up. It's been crazy. Running backs are pretty cool. So I had to fill up the room with all the snacks for the whole year, and just keep doing that, adding snacks. And then I think one time they only made me one time grab them food. I grabbed them Chick-fil-A before we went to like one of our games or something. I think it was a preseason. I think it was a preseason game. So yeah, I went to grab them some food, got them some Chick-fil-A, and then. Really, that's about it. I didn't do a rookie dinner. I mean, I've tried to do a rookie dinner. They didn't even. I mean, Josh didn't really. Josh is in his own world. He didn't really, care. He just does his work and just go home. He don't want to do anything. But it was pretty cool though. Rookie year, just seeing how other people are doing it. They're spending like $15,000
money.
But
some of them other rooms are crazy.
Yeah, different.
O-line's the craziest, right?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. And they got fines, bro. I'm not gonna say who. I'm just gonna say I remember somebody having to pay a fine for being ugly, and they had to pay it every day because they had to look at their ugly face, bro.
No, it's insane.
That's terrible, bro.
Bro, it's sick. But the cool thing is they use all the fine money and go on an O-line trip. So it's like, yeah, you're spending it, but then you guys are gonna use it.
It all goes to the kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you have to sing anything though? Like, don't all rookies have to go up and you guys do skits or something?
Yeah, I did.
Did you have to sing something?
What was it? I think we sung. I was in a group. We sung Candy Rain. We went and we sang Candy Rain. I was just.
You did pretty good. You came down the steps.
Yeah, I came down the steps. They started singing. I was upstairs, and then my intro part came in, and I start walking down the stairs singing the song. I forgot some of the lyrics and everything, but it was just like a funny moment just to be able to do that in front of everybody.
With that kind of thing, you could be the worst singer or forget your lyrics. As long as you own it, like, you're good. That's all anybody can. Like, you just got to own the moment. You can't be up there, like, looking around like, do y'all like this?
Yeah, when I was walking down the stairs, I dapped, like, somebody up. I think I dapped JG up, and I was walking down the stairs, kind of, like, play it off, kind of cool, but it was.
Bro, the funniest ones are when people, like, they'll make a skit about the coaches, because everybody is out. Nobody's off limits.
Yeah, no.
And nobody can get their feelings hurt, so, like, that's your chance. I will say, some of the guys who have made fun of their coaches, I'm looking back now, I'm like, they're not on the team anymore.
The worst was KT for me. KT went crazy. He just started saying anything.
Yeah, he did like a little comedy bit. We'll have to have him on sometime and let him roast through that. I don't want to steal his thunder, but he was going after everybody. He came after me. He came after everybody. Man, I will say, like, with the snacks and stuff, I feel like the biggest part of bringing, or not the snacks necessarily, but when I was a rookie, like, I had to bring food, and it was Jamal and Aaron. And so it wasn't crazy. Still wasn't crazy. It was just like they want a Wingstop every time. But bringing the snacks, it always messes up your fit pictures. The walk up to the plane.
Yeah.
Carrying the Wingstop.
Because it's like, yeah, like, you might have this fit on, like, dang, I look fly, but then it's like a bag of Wingstop, and it's not an ad.
And everyone's roasting you.
Yeah, everyone's like, bro, you smell like chicken, bro. So I started bringing an extra bag, and I'd have an empty bag, and I put it in, and then like, smart. It looked good.
That's smart.
Yeah, man, rookie year, bro, nothing like it. So you went to both USCs. Do you have a favorite of the USCs?
Which one's the real one? Which one's the real USC?
That is a real question.
Oh, USC.
Oh, come on now, bro. Give us the.
Look at AJ. AJ's like, so now I ain't gonna lie. I cannot compare to both.
I love your media training.
No, I cannot compare both of them. I think I did really good I love both of them. I started my college career at University of South Carolina, and I finished it at University of Southern California. Totally two different atmospheres. They're totally one is I say USC is more like it's more of like an NFL type of lifestyle because you're in Cali. It's not like a college town, like where you're in a college town. You know, everything's revolved around the college. In Cali, you're around everything. You're around famous people. You're around everything you do is just you're around every famous person. And then South Carolina is SEC football. So if you ever play SEC football or been around it's nothing but football. Everyone loves football. Everyone wants to be around football players. In Cali, they can care less. But I feel like that was the biggest difference about, and I was able to learn both of them. But I enjoyed both of them for the most part.
Respect that. And did you ever meet anybody like super famous while you were in college, USC, or like one of them like, dang, somebody's at the game? That's crazy.
Yeah, just like not even just at the game. Well, I know Snoop Dogg came to the game. Will Ferrell came to our practice. And then just walking around, just seeing. Honestly, I've seen so many famous people in Cali. Just you'll be, eating, and you'll be like, oh, they just walk in, and you'll be like, this is kind of crazy. And then eventually you just, get used to it because the type of place we are. We're in downtown LA, and then we'll go to like you say if there's a mall or something, and Hollywood, we'll go out to the mall, and once you go there, it's just like you're just bound to, you're just bound to see somebody.
That is wild. What was that like transfer process like? You said it was. All SEC, all football. Then you're going to USC or Southern University of Southern California for our listeners who are trying to keep up. But then you're going to California. What was that process like? I never went through. I missed the whole transfer portal stuff. So like getting recruited or re-recruited, and then when you get out there, it's all right. This is my year. I'm gonna go, and then try to get to the league. But you got to learn a whole new offense, learn the school, and like you said, that whole culture. Kind of, you don't have to go super long-winded, but what was that like?
Yeah, it was good. Me being at South Carolina, I learned a lot. I've had like 3 running back coaches, and I've had like 3 offensive coordinators in 3 years that I've been at South Carolina. So I've learned new playbooks. I've learned everyone teach things differently, different teachings that the running back coaches teach. I learned different ways, but the playbook thing helped me catch on to a lot of the playbook stuff because, it's the same concept, just different terminology. And then once I got to Southern Cal, it actually made it easier to pick up on the plays because, everything's very similar. If there's a dragon concept, all dragon concepts are the exact same. So I was able to just pick up on that. And then once I went to California, I was able to use everything. They were able to use me in different ways, catch the ball at the backfield. I feel like it was the process is a lot different now because of NIL. So like, that's the biggest thing, like NIL. Because now when you're getting recruited, it's not just like you're getting recruited to play football. It's like you're getting recruited to play. Yeah. Pay to play, which is kind of like the NFL process, which is
pay to win.
It's pay to win. Pay to win. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy, but it's special, for a lot of college athletes.
How much money did you get, bro?
I ain't getting no money.
I'm just playing.
I ain't getting no NIL money.
Bro got so serious. I didn't get $1 of NIL.
Yeah, I just got nothing.
You just got a great education.
Just
friends
around
for life.
Great people.
I heard that the South Carolina tailgating scene's really unique in the fact that isn't it like right on a rail?
It's nothing like it.
Isn't it on like a railroad? And there's like these train cars, right?
Yeah, so they have
just
like
learned this the other day.
I think it's called I forgot what it's called, or the cockaboose, something like that. They have these. Bro, stop it. They have these like it's like a train, and they have like people like they like buy parts of it, and it's like and the inside is like they have TVs. It's insane. It's nothing like South Carolina by far.
The train of cocks is crazy, but yeah, it does.
Hey, clip it, bro.
Nah, don't clip that.
No.
Nah, don't clip
seriously,
that.
I've heard it's actually super sick. Like the whole tailgate scene is like nothing you've ever seen because of where the stadium's placed and. I'd love to see every amazing. SEC stadium. To be honest with you, that'd be a huge bucket list to check that off.
You've been to a couple, right, Will?
I've only been to like the only SEC game I think I've been to is Texas. I've been to some cool. I saw Texas A&M, but that's when they were in the Big 12. That was when I was a kid. That was really cool. But like a whole SEC event, like a Georgia or an Auburn or something like South Carolina, not or Neyland or something. I don't know. Any of those I haven't been to, so that's definitely on the list.
What was your favorite or most memorable game in your college career? You could be at either one of the USCs or cool stadium or something like that, whatever.
Well, honestly, all the games at South Carolina, literally all the home games, it's just nothing like it. Yeah, it's nothing like it. It's just totally different. Like it's just what you dream of, like that type of atmosphere. Like the SEC is that, and Southern Cal, really, it was my best game or my favorite game was.
I mean, you had 7 yards of carry. Is like the most they've ever had since like 2010.
Hey,
Not to toot your own horn, you don't got to, but like 7 yards of carry is crazy. So you know you're going crazy.
So I'll say probably I'll say ASU. ASU was a really good game, really fun game to play at. Just going out there, have never been out there in Arizona, so that was a really fun game. Being able to win how we did was pretty fun.
What about playing against Coach Prime? I was gonna guess that one because I remember you had a complete comeback on that one. That was sweet.
That one was different. That was actually one. Actually, good thing you said that. That was probably one of my favorite ones because of I forgot we even played them. That was one of my favorite ones because of Coach Prime. All the Caleb, and then you got Shador Sanders, just that type of rivalry. Then just Deion Sanders being who he is, and like you said, that touchdown run. I actually got in trouble on that touchdown run because when I scored, I did the LeBron James silencer, and my coach didn't like that. I don't know my running back coach. He didn't like it because I was just like, you did the LeBron James silencer in the first quarter. And I was like,
he must be an MJ fan.
I was like, he said he must be. He probably ain't gonna lie. I was just in the moment, but that was probably one of the greatest experiences.
Roll the clip. We got to go find that. That's sick. Well. Looking at like this year and everything, going fast forward, you get drafted. Actually, let's talk about, draft. You get drafted in the 3rd round of the Packers. What's that like? Everybody has their own draft day experience. Who are you with? What was that feeling like? And
yeah, I had everything I did. I wanted everything to be based in my hometown. I wanted to be in Delaware. So I went to, we had this thing called Main Event. It's like a little bowling alley. You got food there. We went there. And they had like big screens. So we rented out like this big room and literally just enjoying time with my family. So we had the little we were bowling, we were eating, so we were able to do all that. And then just when the time came, the draft came, everyone settled down and we just watched it on the big screen. But it was super fun, surreal to hear my name called. It is definitely, people think like, I mean, there are some players that will probably have a good depiction of where they'll go, but it's. Mm-hmm. Unless you're like the first pick and you think you're going to be the first pick after those picks, it's kind of like
it's all over.
You don't know, like you literally don't know. Like you would think a team has good interest. They always say the team that you least expect to pick you picks you, and I did not expect the Green Bay Packers to pick me because I thought I was going to be a Giant. I thought I was going to be a Cowboy, or who was a Giant Cowboy. I think there's a couple others, but I did not think I was going to be Green Bay Packers. They never talked to me. They never did anything. I heard that they like to stay like under the
radar.
Yeah, under the radar and not say anything. But yeah, I was like waiting. I was on the phone. My agent was on the phone with, I think it was the Giants or somebody at that time. But he was talking to the Giants or Cowboys, and out of nowhere, I'm just listening to him like talk, see what he's saying, and then a Green Bay area code came up. I'm like, Green Bay, like Green Bay Packers. I answered it and. It was Goody, which was funny.
Man, hey, I'm glad I wasn't the only person to have an experience like that because I for sure thought I was going to Seattle. I'm like, hey, Seattle as it is. I'm telling my mom, like, agent said we're going to Seattle. It's 2 picks away. I got Ashwaubenon in Wisconsin pulling up on the phone. Like, who the heck is this?
Crazy.
Sure enough. Wow, that is crazy. It's the more I hear people in their draft stories, especially guys on the team, it does seem like that's just kind of like they wait to that last moment. It's like, hey, we do love you. Didn't want to tell anybody though. Now we're official. It's like high school dating. Like now we're Instagram official.
Hard launch.
Yeah, they gotta wait to lock you up.
That's funny. I got a question for you, MarShawn. So obviously you play with Caleb, Bears. I mean, you still keep in touch with them? Has he been John as much as my Bears fan friends have been? It's been unreal. All they keep telling me is 1-0 in 2025. I think it's ridiculous because, I mean, it's been a while since they beat us, but. Has there been any trash talk in your world?
Nah, not really. I mean, not until I start playing. I mean, Caleb, we have a group chat that we like all the guys that went to SC. We're in a group chat, and we just we talk here and there. We send pictures and stuff like that, but we don't really talk like trash or anything like that. But yeah, and then that game, like you said, that game that was on my birthday. and I wanted to win on that game. So even though I wasn't playing, I wanted to win so bad. That was like my birthday. That was like the worst part of it, losing on my birthday. But
You got to get him back next year.
oh yeah,
2 times.
no, we on him. Oh my.
No, but I mean, so this year, obviously, you know, you dealt with some injuries. You're on IR for a little bit. I was on IR. I know, like, that time, you know, not being able to get out there and run around with the guys, it's tough. What has been some of the, I guess, things you've realized or kind of learned while you got time to kind of observe some veterans? You were around Josh all year. He had a great year. The team, I mean, we're not playing for a Super Bowl right now, but we made it to the playoffs. It's successful enough. It's a pretty good year by all accounts. What were some of the things as being a rookie that you kind of picked up on, whether it's practice preparation or just teammates or treatment, recovery, stuff like that you can roll into year 2 for yourself?
Yeah, no, I learned a lot. You know, it's like the biggest thing for me is that I learned that it's a business. I mean, I feel like that a lot of people don't realize that when they get in the league. You know, it's just football, and it's not. You know, a lot of people don't understand like how, you know, just like they go to work every day. You know, if they don't, you know, do things that they need to do, that, you know, they can lose their job. It's just crazy. You got to go in every day, you know, ready to work. You got to know the playbook. Like, it's your job. So you're expected to know the playbook. You're expected to come in shape. You're expected to do what you needed to do because it's a job. And if you go pretend somebody else, a lot of people don't realize, like, we treat it just like their regular job. If they go to their job and they're not prepared, say if they have some type of interview or something, they're not prepared. It's not a good interview. And I mean, something's going to happen. So I feel like that's the biggest thing I learned, just to know how to, you know, kind of do things, like know how to react, know how to like move in this league, because it's different. And I'm happy I learned it this year, you know, not being able to play, knowing exactly how to, you know, attack things and knowing, you know, what to do. Having people like you said, like Josh, like all year, just keeping me in it, you know, making me understand, you know, teaching me how to, okay, you know, you need to do this, you need to do this, do this. So I feel like that was the biggest thing I learned this year, just understanding that, you know, yeah, it's football and we love it. We love playing football, but you got to understand that it's more than just football to a lot of people. So you got to treat it like you're your own business now. So you got to understand, you know, exactly how to move.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad you said that, because that's one of those things. I always look at guys like, you have a bad game or something. You look at Mark Andrews this last week. Obviously, you know, dropped the 2-point conversion, fumbled the ball, but like, he's a Baltimore legend. Like, he's a Baltimore legend at tight end. And, you know, now people are coming for him. It's like, this is your job. This is all you do. It's like, bro, it's just because it's on this great stage. If you're at your job and you forget to copy something or get the fax machine stuck or something like that, you don't have a million people coming at you like, how could you not put paper back in or refill the coffee pot? Like, yeah. You know, but like we also, like you said, like you brought up, we also do that day to day. Just like anybody else at their office. Like, we go to a walkthrough, like, you are dialed in to every single play. You got to study each night, watch film. Like, it's not, you just don't just show up. Like, you're in there grinding from 7 a.m., whatever, until you leave. Sometimes it's 5, 6, or whatever o'clock. It's longer than a 9 to 5.
Exactly.
And you got to eat right, and you got to run, and you got to work out.
And you got to sleep.
It's not just sitting at an office. You got to do, like, and I know we get paid and compensated well, but my point is, like, it's good that you see it's like you got to put in a lot of work.
Definitely.
A lot of work. So
I learned a lot about my body. I learned how to protect it and learned how to take care of it. And it's a lot different. A lot different. Like what I was doing in college, I try to take my same routine from college to the NFL. You can't. It's just night and day different. It's just so different. And I'm happy I learned it this year. So next year will be a really good year.
Yes, sir. MarShawn 2K. Coming to you soon.
Hey, you funnies.
You got to manifest it, bro.
Nah, I'm trying to. But you also know it's the league, so you
2K with the opportunities.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm gonna make the most, get as close as I can.
Most definitely.
But all right, so you haven't been playing. You learned a lot. What have you been doing in the free time besides the recovery and things like that? I know football is the main thing. So let's preface that. But outside of that, you are still a person. You're having fun. I know you stream on Twitch and do some other stuff. Like, what have you been doing in your free time?
Before I get on Twitch and everything, I make sure I get my workouts in. I'm in there every day. I do all my workouts. I do all that stuff. I work out. I do rehab. I do.
You got the massage chair behind you too.
Everything, massage chair just to chill. I'll be doing a lot of stuff. But then when I'm done, like on my free time, I like to stream. Like you said, I stream on Twitch. I play Call of Duty. I do a lot of different Call of Duty, play different like scary games, and just I like playing the game. And I feel like Twitch is you get paid for Twitch as well. Just being on Twitch. I like to play the game. Why not? Why not try to use my platform and just talk to people, interact with different people, and just answer questions and stuff like that. So it's just another way for me to interact with people. A lot of fans join my like my Twitch chat, so which is pretty cool. So just interacting with people and just letting them know who I am outside of the football player.
I love that. What's your Twitch handle?
My Twitch is Big Low, so it's BIGLLO.
Make sure you guys go follow the Twitch channel. Maybe if Declan can, we can put a little banner up. Go ahead and
Big
follow.
Go
follow
Low.
Big Low. I've never seen him get a dub though. I've jumped in the Twitch channel multiple times, and he'll be like, "Bro, we got 5 dubs last night." I'm like, "Bro, I saw you land to get shot up."
He's lying. Don't listen to him.
I saw this man get slide cancel 360.
Listen to him. He's lying
with knives, bro.
AJ plays what is it, the farm simulator? Everyone comes to my games like, can you try that out? And I'm like, I'm not playing that.
Bro, check this out. I got the green screen behind me, so you can't see this, but they sent me this. They sent me this joint.
Hey, that's insane. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's actually dope though.
It is. Yeah. Farm cool. Simulator 25, baby.
You said you play some scary games. Do you ever play anything else besides kind of the main like Call of Duty games?
Yeah, Call of Duty. I play Fortnite. And anything I can find, I play. It's called. Well, I can look right now. I got Among Us. It's called Escape the Backrooms. Content warning. That's about it. I don't play too much. Honestly, the crazy thing, I don't play sports games. I don't play 2K. I don't play NFL. Madden. I don't play NC. I never play NCAA. I don't play those type of games. I don't know why. I don't think I'm not good, but I just don't play them.
Yeah, no, I get that, bro. You do that shit all day. I'm not trying to play any more sports. Bro, we gotta. I will play. I will knock off the rusty game and run some content warning. That game is fun.
Nah, it's definitely. I played it a couple times. It's pretty fun.
We got to get you and Will to do a 1v1 in Call of Duty, bro.
Bro, I get smoked, bro. I'm terrible.
Me and who? Oh, you playing?
I'm terrible, bro. I'm not good at Call of Duty. Yeah, I'm terrible. My boys run rank though. Like they love rank.
They run rank. I don't really stay on rank. I usually play. I'm more of just like a Warzone guy. I be in Warzone all day.
Yeah. He wasn't around for Verdansk, so he likes the rebirth where you come back every 5 seconds.
I was there for Verdansk.
All I'm saying is those who know Verdansk was it. I don't like the rebirth, bro. I'm a rebirth hater, and that's where Call of Duty lost me. You're done. You gotta wait in the lobby. Wait like 10 minutes to get back in. I'm trying to make my life count, bro.
Nah,
bro. It was just Madden for me, man. I'm the complete opposite. Like we play FIFA like pro clubs, which is a blast with my boys. But when it comes to COD, I'm just terrible. I don't know what it is.
What's the best game all time? Everybody go.
Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
All time? The best game of all time is Call of Duty?
Call of Duty.
Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube.
Mario Kart.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to play this game. What was it? It's called, I think it was the Batman Arkham Asylum. I think that was one of the ones that I used to play.
Yeah,
like a long time ago.
You got that one over Call of Duty?
Nah, I can't. I think Call of Duty is the main. That's
what was your first Call of Duty, bro?
What was the first one?
MW2.
Well, you gonna say MW2? It might have been. That's around my age. I think MW2, and then everything else. I played everything else.
That's crazy. I'm going Skyrim all day.
Elder
Scrolls, Skyrim, best game ever created.
I don't even know what that is. I ain't go.
Number one. Hey, you don't knock it till you try it, bro. You turn that up, bro. I have a ridiculous amount of game time in that. I played it back on the PS4, and like anytime, anything after school, after sports, after winter break, as like a little middle schooler, bro. I was on that thing. I got
check
like
the
30
hours.
days. I got 30
Check the
days of
hours.
hours, bro. I
That's
got a month
crazy.
of hours. And
That's crazy.
Nah, that's insane.
Check the hours.
Bro. Call of Duty being the best game ever is insane. But we got to, hey, all I'm saying is Tucker Kraft came on the pod. I'm not saying Kraft mac and cheese listen to the podcast, but they might have listened to the podcast, and he got his Kraft yak and cheese. So I will start tagging Call of Duty every single day. They send me those free codes for the Twitch streams.
No, it was crazy. I got the like they had gave me some beats that say the actually the ones that you got on the what they called, the AirPod Pros, AirPod Maxes or something.
Oh, the Apple headphones.
Yeah, Apple ones. Yeah, they sent me some of those. That got like Call of Duty on the side, and it got like my. Remember you said it says my initials ML.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
those
It looks like Prada though.
Yeah, those ones they had gave me. You said they're what?
I thought this man was rocking Prada Apple ones. I'm like, yeah, you just shit on me.
Nah, definitely not.
The Apple headphones Prada. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's like a dream of mine. Getting like a Call of Duty skin or something, like a Call of Duty skin.
I need you in it, bro. I need you in it.
That'd be nice.
You got the Packer Fortnite skin, number 32.
Yeah, I actually I didn't even know that they did like the numbers. I was playing a game with one of my, Jay Goofy. I was playing a game with Jay Goofy, and he put on the 32, and I'm like, this guy is funny. I didn't even know that he could do that.
Hey man, hey Jay Goofy, bro. I don't think you listen to the pod, but if you do listen to the pod, bro, I follow you already. So stop unfollowing and following me again. Bro, unfollow me and follow me again. It's like, bro, we were just chilling at CB's crib, bro. We're boys.
Nah,
you
that's
got my
Jay
number.
Goofy. That's a Jay Goofy thing to do. He's funny.
Bro, Jay
It's
Goofy, bro. He's hilarious, man. If you guys don't follow Jay Goofy, he's funny. He's like a
He's farming
Midwest
followers?
content creator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, he's insane. He's funny.
Bro, I like you, bro. But chill.
He's not like
Man, you got any pregame playlists or anything like that?
Anything Rod Wave, anything
You do like Rod Wave.
Love Rod Wave.
You're
Lil
playing
Baby.
today in the weight
Weight
room.
room, exactly. Rod Wave, Lil Baby. I like to listen to I listen to all types. I listen to some type of country. I listen to like anything really, just to calm
You like
calm
that
your nerves.
EDM?
EDM. I mean, it depends. Sometimes I like EDM, but listening to it every day is kind of crazy. Every time I walk in the weight room, TD has EDM on. I'm like, oh man.
So Tyler Davis plays Big Booty Mix. So we're always
crazy.
listening to Big Booty Mix 25 like every day.
That's the most Brad stuff ever.
25 is gas though. There's no
Okay.
skips. But then MarShawn grabbed the aux and he puts on Turks and Caicos Ride Away. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to live.
I changed that one.
What's your go-to country song that get you going?
Let's see. Third
Morgan
song.
Wallen, 7 Summers.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Nah, I would say I like Shabuzi. He has let's see, I like Shabuzi. I like Morgan Wallen's pretty good. I like there's a song that Morgan Wallen and I Need Some Help, or I Have Some Help. I forgot what it's called.
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of it's called 5 More Minutes. By I forgot. And then it's Good Old Boy by I think it's
Good Old Boy or Good Old Man?
Good Old Man. Good Old Man.
Yeah.
Good Old
That's
Man.
a good
So
one.
I got Good Old Man. I listen to I couldn't name the artist, but I listen to a lot of country, and I just like just to calm the nerves, and just I listen to all
Chill,
kinds of
yeah.
stuff.
If someone's gonna dub a highlight tape with a bunch of country music, not for you.
Yeah, exactly. Now that'd be nice.
Shoot, I'm gonna get on that. As we're we're getting close to the end-ish here. What's like some for the Packer fan? Not everybody has Twitch, so I know you do that. And, you can showcase your personality and hang out, answer questions. What's something I would say the majority of our listeners are Packer fans, so they obviously weren't able to see you on the field this year. And we're looking forward to next year, and you're gonna come out, be a dog, MarShawn 2K representing for the D. But like, what's something like they should know about you, and your love for Green Bay so far, year one?
Nah, I loved it. I loved it so far. It's been amazing being able to. It's nothing to do here, in a good way. It's you only can focus on football, which is what you want for an NFL player that his job is to play football, is just to be totally focused. And I guess Green Bay gives you exactly that. But as far as like just being able to play this year would be, when I do play this year, it's gonna be really fun because I'm I've been itching, just watching people make plays and knowing what I'm capable of doing and just wishing I was out there. I don't want to say anything, but it's gonna be fun to watch, and I'm excited to be able to showcase, my explosiveness and my twitchiness, and just have fun and enjoy.
Yeah, get the cameras ready, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
I was about to make a terrible dad joke when you said you were itching.
Oh man,
go get some cream for that, my boy.
That's crazy.
This guy.
Oh man, is there any? I guess you're in the room. You're in there with Josh. I was in there, in and out. Emmanuel, Brooks. Is there, and you're obviously very motivated. Is there any like legacy or kind of, when you think about MarShawn Lloyd, the running back, what kind of legacy do you want to leave on and off the field? You might not know that whole answer right now, but is there something like I definitely want to do this, or I definitely want to be able to, get back or do this or play for this or win a Super Bowl, or like what's that legacy look like for you? Yeah,
definitely. I've always wanted to, growing up, you always thought about the Super Bowl. I've always wanted to make the playoffs. Always wanted to, be a person that, when they think of a team, they think of like they're one of the persons, like one of the first people that come to mind. So I want to, be able to do that. Put my, I'm from a small place like Delaware. It's not too many people, not too many of us from Delaware is playing on this level, playing in the NFL and just doing, good. So I want to put on for, my whole state of Delaware, just being able to show them that, it's possible. I'm from a small, inner city, Wilmington, Delaware. So it's just being able to be that role model and just to show the way that it's possible. So that's the biggest thing for me, just, being able to help my family, but also being able to help the people that look up to me from the place I come from.
Absolutely. That's
a great answer.
Very well said. Bro, you got some other guys from your town in the league.
Who?
Angelo Blackson. You know him?
Nah.
Plays for Angelo Blackson, NFL player born in Delaware.
That's a crazy name, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I do know. I know a couple
Brian
people.
O'Neill?
Brian O'Neill. So I heard of Brian O'Neill. He plays for the Vikings. I've heard of Brian O'Neill. And you know the crazy thing about Brian O'Neill? So like I didn't know who he was until like probably until like last year. And then I he had looked at me like we were at I think we had lost them at our home field. I'm thinking like, okay, he's probably gonna come up and say something to me because we from the same area. Cuz looked at me, and he just walked past me. I'm like, damn, like we from Delaware. Like, what's going on? But I don't even think he knew I had my big old coat on. But I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm.
Damn.
I'm like, okay.
Brian O'Neill, bro, he plays tackle for the Vikings. Bro,
you gotta get the jersey. You gotta get the jersey
He's
swap,
from the same
bro.
town as you, bro.
No, he's not. He's not from where I'm from.
Are you from Wilmington?
It's different. It's different.
Okay. I was like, how many Wilmington Delawares are?
No, but you got to realize it's different. Yeah, he's from a different spot from where I'm from. But yeah, there's
then you got Angelo Blackson. He plays in the Cardinals.
I don't know who that is.
That's not a real name.
I don't know who that is.
Bro,
That's not a real name.
Delaware is not that big for people to be from the same town and not know they both play in the NFL.
And then what's his name? He went to school in Delaware. Chris Godwin, the one that plays for the
the Bucks.
Bucks, yeah. So he went to school in Middletown, Delaware. So that was pretty cool.
What about Bilal Nichols? Do you know him?
Bilal Nichols. I do know Bilal Nichols. He plays
Arizona. I got the list of Delaware guys.
He got the list. Yeah, no. He played for the Bears though at first, and then he just went to Arizona. But yeah, I know about Bilal Nichols. Yeah, I've trained at the same place that he was trained at before.
What about Troy Reeder?
Troy Reeder, I don't know much about him, but I think he went to like University of Delaware, I believe.
All right, last thing I'm gonna say is, what do you think the most? This might not be right. This is just from Pro Football Reference. I'm just like looking at stats now. It's a receiver from Wilmington, of course. Everybody is from Wilmington. So
everyone must be from Wilmington.
It's literally the only town in Delaware. Bro.
That's cap.
If you play sports, go to Wilmington. That's what I'm seeing on this list. There's like 20 people from Wilmington. But my point is, based off this, I filtered it by touchdowns. Oh, I'm gonna go rushing touchdowns. What do you think is the most rushing touchdowns from somebody from Delaware? This is the number you got to beat to have the most touchdowns ever from somebody from Delaware.
In the NFL?
In the NFL.
A running back.
A running back. Well, it's fullback. It's going back to 1977. But
1977, I ain't gonna lie. I would say it's like
you could do this in your first
like,
year.
Like
bro.
I'm saying, it's like 10.
It's 6.
That's what I'm saying. I knew
if
it.
If you get 7 touchdowns, you'll have the most rushing touchdowns of any person from Delaware, as long as this list is right, and it seems pretty accurate.
What about Flacco?
It's pretty accurate.
No, he's not from. I don't think he's
from.
Oh,
he's
Delaware.
not from Delaware. Okay.
He don't count though. He's a quarterback.
Yeah, this is rushing touchdowns. Most yards you need 14. Bro, you could just ball out next year, be number 1 Delaware NFL player all time.
I don't want to do that though, because I didn't play it in high school in Delaware. I played in Maryland.
Oh, Maryland, that might be a different type of list. Bro.
No, it's definitely a different list for sure.
Different type of list.
Definitely a different
That's Tavon Austin, right?
Yeah, that one might be a little more steep. Shoot, that's funny though, man. Well, room for you, my guy, and make sure. How often do you stream, or like what days can people catch you streaming?
Really,
it's the off season, bro. You know,
almost every day, pretty much. When I got time, or if I'm too tired from the workouts we did, I'll chill. But like later on in the day, I'll just turn on my stream and just play the game. That's about it.
Check out Big Low on Twitch. Anything else you got going on, or you want to promote, or any, your trainer again, Gibson Big Mo or Mo?
Yeah, GPT. That's the best trainer there is.
Best trainer out there in Maryland, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Anything else you got going on? You want to show some love?
None.
No. Awesome, man. Well, we appreciate you hopping on and spending some time with us, answering our questions and just kind of chatting. Call of Duty being the best game ever just shows me you're a mainstream dude, but like I respect it, and I appreciate you, everybody listening. As always, make sure to like and subscribe. You can check out the podcast on every single streaming platform. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on Spotify. Listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find us. So go ahead, like, subscribe, share it. And hey, Delaware, listen to Toonen to Dillon. We got your own out here representing
Wilmington. Come on,
Wilmington.
Stand up.
All 4 out of 5 of the NFL players.
You
currently in the NFL are Wilmington.
Exactly, I'm telling you.
They got him. The dub. All right, man. Hey, we appreciate you, brother.
All right, appreciate you, fam.